Time now for our ArcelorMittal MVPs, and I say MVPs because we kind of had a first half and then a second half MVP the way this one went. We'll start with our first half MVP, and that is Kennedy Deppen. She finished with 13 points, but 11 in the first half to help pace the Buckettes, 11 of 15 points. What was your game in that first half? It seemed like right off the bat you got an and one and you just kept taking it to the hole.
I just knew, I recognized right away that they weren't guarding me off the bounce, so if I could get a shot fake up and get them in the air and get to the rim, then they were following me inside, and that led to a lot of other opportunities for my teammates later on in the quarter when they were in foul trouble. So, it made things easy for the whole team, honestly.
Yeah, and, coming over from South Central, transferred over a couple years ago, you had to get recollected with the way you guys do things here at Buckeye Central. But it seems like the last, especially half of this season, you've really picked things up and you've gotten back to your comfort zone. Just talk about how you've been able to really, get back in your comfort zone this second half of the season to do what you've been doing all tournament long, and that's double-digit scoring.
I think that honestly for me it's just being more comfortable with the ball. Before I don't think I was super comfortable with the ball, and I wasn't playing super loose. I was playing very uptight. So once you just let go and realize that you're just here for the ride, and here for a good time, you're here to play for yourself. Honestly, you owe it to yourself and your teammates. Then it makes things a lot easier.
Not too bad for you guys. Back-to-back, at least Elite Eight appearances. You're going to take on a familiar foe in Springfield on Saturday. What's it going to take to knock them off and head right back down the road, down 71 and 70 to Dayton?
I think that we just need to hang our hat on the defensive end of the floor because that's what's winning us games thus far. In the first half tonight, we weren't really making shots, but you could just tell that we wanted to play defensively, and that's what's going to win games from here on out. That's what's got us this far, so yeah.
All right, lastly, as always, you want to look in the camera and give a shout-out. Go for it.
Shout out to all of our fans, and shout out to my family for always supporting me.
Kennedy Deppen, MVP number 1, 13 points. Congratulations, and I'm going to toss you this. You get this. I'll give Kate the other one on Saturday. But here is MVP number 2, Kate Siesel. Only 2 points in the first half, but then just a ho-hum, 19 in the second half. What changed for you, if at all, anything, in that second half to get you really going?
I wouldn't really say anything changed. I guess I just...
Shoot or shoot, right?
Right, yeah, you just got to keep shooting.
You guys had a very good first quarter, 11-0. Kennedy talked about it. You guys are priding yourself this year on defense. You've given up the 13th least amount of points in Division IV in the state of Ohio. Just what defensively have you guys wanted to work on this year? Because last year was about offense. This year it's about defense.
Yeah, so with our less offense, we definitely have to focus on the defense, and our defense will turn to offense just like Kennedy. She got going, and she scored almost all the points in the first half for us. So just getting the good defensive stops leads to our offense. And
now getting Sydney back into the mix as well. That makes 4 players averaging over 9.5 points, more balance than you did last year with this defense. Does that give you guys the confidence to make a run this year, maybe back through this last game into Dayton, maybe to next Saturday and what goes on then?
Yeah, getting Sydney back is awesome. She's a good shooter, and we love to have her back. And then we all just know our roles, and we have to do those roles to keep winning.
It's looking like Sister Emily's going to be going to the big dance in the NCAA tournament with Bowling Green.
Yeah.
It's looking like you're a win away from going to the big dance here in Dayton in the Final Four. What's it going to take to get that win over Springfield, a team you guys have seen last year? They've seen you guys this year. What's it going to take to knock them off and then get another week of basketball?
Yeah, they're bigger, so we're going to have to definitely box out and focus on the defense, and then it will just lead to our offense.
And you know the deal, as always. You want to give anybody a shout-out, go for it.
I'll give a shout-out to my grandma and grandpa Cecil, and then my sister Megan and Emily for both teaching me how to shoot.
There we go. Got to give the sisters a shout-out. It's a trio. They just come out of the woodwork, all these Cecils that can score. But congratulations,
Thank
Kate.
you.
We will see you on Saturday for a regional championship.
See ya.
We'll take one more break.